よろしくお願いします。そしてスー役は鈴木さゆりさんと井原由美さんにお願いしております。
17年間ウルヴァリンを演じてきたことはヒュー・ジャックマンさんの人生においてどんな経験になりましたか？
One of the first theatre directors I worked with is a very famous English director called Sir Trevor Nunn. He said actors who spend their entire life acting will look back at 5 roles or 5 parts that are the roots of their entire career. You could say perhaps that Logan is like, maybe I only really have one. Maybe Logan is, or at least most of the roots for me. Not only in terms of my career, but it has been a great joy, a great privilege, something I'm very grateful for. I'd never ever heard of X-Men. I'd never read the comic book when I played the part. I didn't even know there was an animal called a Wolverine. I thought that was made up. I didn't even know there was such a thing. So it has been a great surprise and a great thrill to me. But I was really anxious in this last film that it would be the definitive version of that character. So if my grandchildren said to me, "Oh, Granddad, which film should I watch? You know, you did 9 of them," that it would be very clear to me that I would pick up off the shelf this dusty old DVD that no one uses anymore and say, "Watch this one." And for that, and so it was really important for me to do something deeper, push myself beyond where I'd been before, and I couldn't have got there without Jim.
この映画は2人の男性が国境でメキシコ系アメリカ人の子供を助けるという設定で非常にこう今のアメリカのメタファーに感じます。
We made this film, we wrote and made this film really in the election year that was last year and in the States. And I take in everything going on around me and fold it into the material. But the simple answer is, I would only twist the question back at you and say, it's always relevant. Meaning, what's sad to me is that movies are so empty. What's sad to me is that it's an event, that a movie might reflect our world, or that it might be daring, that it actually takes the issues of our world and puts it back in the audience. It's like that, because the assumption is that all movies are candy and should disappear and dissolve in our mouth and leave nothing, and that I'm not interested in making movies like that. So it's too much work to make something that disappears that fast. And so in every way, my feeling was to reflect, to be relevant, to be provocative, to, in any way I can, with any movie, and certainly with this one, to wake people up. The last thing I want to be part of, especially with franchises and large-scale movies, is helping put people further to sleep. I think there's too many people sleeping already.
But I remember when in the primary debates in America, the political debates, the first mention of walls came up. I remember going, oh, someone's leaked our script, because that was an idea that was in the script that seemed a little bit, oh, it's in the future, maybe that's a little bit science fiction. It was already there, which is just speaking to Jim is a political person. You only have to spend 5 minutes with him. He cares deeply and sees the world from a 30,000-foot view, which is very hard to do, I think, in our day-to-day life.